Hello everybody back home in Tennessee or wherever you might be. I thought I would give a video tour of my really nice lavish apartment in Seoul. I just thought the photographs didn't do it justice, and with this you could really see and appreciate the massive scale and the sumptuous decorations. So here I am standing in the foyer, and I'll just get behind the camera now so I can guide you on this tour. So here we have the front door, some takeout menus and numbers. I cannot read this, and so I have no idea how I would go about ordering anything, but it's nice to know that if in the future I learn Korean, I will be able to order some food. It will be nice. Here we have a full-length mirror. I sometimes stand here for hours on end gazing at myself. Here's a closet. It's sort of a utility closet, a catch-all if you will, and I can just show you pretty much the foyer. It's quite large, very large, as you can see. So where I usually keep my shoes, we don't like to wear shoes inside because the sidewalks and streets are dirty. So moving along to the gourmet kitchen. As you can see, it is fully equipped with the latest in modern conveniences. Hot plate, sink with single chopstick. The guy before me was kind enough to leave that for me underneath the bed. He also left me 2 plates, a cutting board, and this was about 3/4 full of orange juice underneath the bed as well. I'm still holding out hope for that other chopstick. But anyway, underneath here is the refrigerator, and I'll just leave that closed because there's not a whole lot to see. And above the sink is microwave, some cleaning products I bought this morning, some soy sauce, sugar, salt, and napkins. That's really it. That's the kitchen. Directly behind the kitchen is the master bath. Fully lives up to the name. As you can see, it has a toilet and trash bin. Oh, and let me just share this one little detail. As you can see, the trash can has a lid. In Seoul, and I'm guessing the rest of Korea, the water pressure is not as high as we're used to in the West, so a lot of places prefer that you put your used toilet paper in the trash can as opposed to flushing it. That is a rule that I generally ignore, excuse me, because it's pretty gross. Anyway, as you can tell, there is not a shower curtain, so after every shower the entire bathroom gets wet. So you have to wait a few hours before you can come back in and brush your teeth or anything. It's best to do it all at once. And here's the bath mat. I would not recommend putting your clean bare feet on the bath mat. Alright, moving along to the south wing. Here is the armoire. As you can see, it is tastefully decorated in purple and green polka dots. I did not pick that out myself, although I feel that I could not have done much better if I had. And those are my clothes. I don't have any hangers yet, but it's not really a problem because I don't have a lot of clothes. Moving further into the south wing will bring us to the dining room. I think the dining room is quite large. I think a Korean child could probably eat here. Me, on the other hand, I can't get my legs underneath the table, so I usually use it to throw my shit on whenever I come in the door. And next to the dining room is the office slash computer area with the high dollar HD plasma screen and computer, iPod, etc. And the desk drawers, as you can see, are also sporting the lovely polka dot motif. And also, if you look here, you can tell that the drawers won't shut because I think that they like to eat paper and stuff gets back there and lodged between the back of the drawer and the back of the desk. So at some point I will have to get a screwdriver in order to reclaim my lost papers. So here we have the window. I'll show you the $1 million view here in a minute, where I like to stack some books, DVDs, etc. And underneath the bookshelf, more polka dots, I have some storage, and I just found that yesterday. I've been here for almost a month now, so as you can see, I've now put some stuff in there. I had no idea that was there. And over here as well is more storage space. Ooh, oh, and there's a hanger. Holy shit, I have 2 hangers. I feel like I've just won the lottery. And under here, I'm throwing my dirty clothes. Alright, so let's move along into the master bedroom suite. It's all the way down in the, let's see, southwest wing. As you can see, it's quite lovely and tastefully decorated. My interior decorator and I settled on this color scheme. I think she described it as sort of a harmony of dissonance, as you will. As you can tell, nothing really matches, and I don't sleep well. I think it might be nightmares inspired by the horrible color scheme. And these are my Picasso prints that we also decided upon, arranged in quite an interesting manner, I consider. Actually, I had more, but they all fell off the wall. That's all that's left. The AC unit and the heating controls. The heating here is quite nice, actually. That heats the floor, so when you put your toes down in the morning, the floor is nice and toasty. Here are all my light switches, and this thing, I have no idea. Obviously it looks like a phone, but I don't know. It just emits a high-pitched frequency. Let's see. And then it beeps. And nothing. Still no. I hope I'm not talking to someone in the front desk, or that I just called the fire department. Anyway, let's go check out the view. This is probably one of the best views in all of Seoul. It's kind of gotten cloudy. It was really clear earlier, but you can see some of the mountains or hills to the south, and about another mile south down that road is Seoul National University, which is a really cool campus, and it's also one of the top universities, if not the top university in all of Korea. This lovely piece of architecture is the egg yellow building, and it's like a department store, movie theater, fitness center. And it kind of sucks because most department stores in Seoul have grocery stores too, but ours doesn't. And down here is a subway entrance, and you can see across the street is another entrance, as well as 2 more and 2 more. You might notice that there are not any crosswalks at this intersection. So in order to cross the street, we have to go down into the subway and go underneath the street, which is kind of weird. But in the subways, there's like, you know, all sorts of stores, you know, vendors, you know, convenience stores, clothing stores, jewelry stores, all sorts of stuff. So people in Seoul, you know, above ground, below ground, doesn't really matter to them. So I guess that's about it for my tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I know you're jealous. You wish you could probably live here as well. If you want to come visit me, I'll have to make room. I'll clear out the servants in the north wing, and there'll be plenty of places for you to stay. Alright, well, it's Sunday afternoon here, and the weekend is wrapping up. Hopefully we're going to go out and get something interesting to eat tonight. So I hope you guys back home enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.